what if I told you that you can actually study in the US for free with no application fees, no IELTS, no GRE, and still get scholarship for your bachelor's, master's, or even PhD? I know it sounds unbelievable to be true, but it's real. So in this video, I'll show you exactly where and how to apply. So today, I'm talking about 4 different universities in the United States that makes the process much easier. So if you're ready to take your next step towards studying in the US, stay tuned to the end. If you're new here, I'm your Obrane. Welcome back to my channel. This is where I share valuable tips about traveling, studying, working, and every tips that you need to build a better career abroad. So please, before we get in, I need you to subscribe, like, and share this video to support this channel. So let's dive in. So now the first university on our list today is Tulane University. And honestly, this one is another great opportunity, especially if you are looking at master's or PhD programs. We are heading straight into their graduate admission requirements. So first of all, there is no application fee. You can apply for free, whether it's for PhD or master's or even graduate certificate program. And that's already a win because a lot of US schools charge around $60 to $100 just to make an application. So now the first thing you need is a personal statement. So every graduate application under the School of Science and Engineering at Tulane requires one. So this is where you're going to share about your background, your goals, and why you want to study the chosen program at Tulane. The next requirement on our list is providing preferences. So this is about people who can recommend you, like your former lecturers, your mentors, your supervisors. So you need to make sure you provide the correct contact information for each of your references. They require a reference to be sent directly through the special link they receive their email address. And if they have any issues concerning uploading any documents, there's an email provided to be messaged. So then we have the transcript. So you can apply using the student copies or unofficial transcript during the application process. And if you are admitted, then your official transcript must be sent directly from your institution to Tulane's Dean office before your program begins. This school does not require GRE scores for admission. And when it comes to English proficiency, either TOEFL, IELTS, or any other English test are all optional. If you don't have the test score, you can simply explain it in your personal statement about how you made English proficiency, or get an official English proficiency document from your school that testifies that your course that you took was in English. So Tulane also offers a graduate assistantship and scholarship for international students. So once you've submitted your application, you can also explore those opportunities right on their website. So this university is giving you a very flexible application process, no application fees, no GRE, no mandatory English test, and you will also have a strong chance of getting founded. So the next university I'm talking about today is Seattle University. So let's quickly get into the graduate admission requirements. So the first thing you will need is your transcript and degree certificate. This school actually takes care of evaluating your academic records for you, so you don't have to spend a dime getting your documents evaluated by any agency. All you need to do is just send in your records and the university will handle the rest. You also don't need to stress about official documents right now. Just upload your unofficial transcript and certificate to start your application. So once you get your admission offer, then your school can send the official one directly to the university. The next requirement is the English proficiency. If you're from a country listed here like Kenya, Nigeria, Jamaica, Singapore, Tobago, Ghana, you don't need to submit any English test course. No IELTS and no TOEFL needed from applicants from these countries. And even if your country isn't listed here, but the course that you took was in English, you can still apply without a test. All you need is a letter from your university confirming that your studies were done in English. And that letter is going to serve as a proof of English proficiency. And the best part is there is no application fee when you're applying to Seattle University, either for your master's or PhD program. So you can apply completely free of charge. Alright, so the next school on our list is St. Louis University. It's also known as SLU. And this one is a great option for both undergraduate and graduate students. So let's quickly jump into the undergraduate application. So the first step is to complete the online application, and guess what? There is no application fee. So you can apply for free straight from their website. So after you submit your form, you need to send your academic record. That means your transcript from all the secondary or post-secondary schools you've attended. You can actually upload unofficial copies of your documents to your application portal, but these will be accepted for initial review, which makes things much easier. So once you're admitted, you contact your school and ask them to send your official transcript directly to SLU before you enroll. So now, if you've done any college level course, any advanced diploma, or even a bachelor's degree, you can still apply. All you have to do is just include your transcript from all those institutions as well. When it comes to English proficiency, the SLU requires applicants to show proof of English, but they've also given several ways to meet that requirement. So assuming if your high school education was completely in English, you can submit a documentation from that school to prove that. And if you're from an English speaking country listed here like Kenya, like Nigeria, Nigeria, like Zimbabwe, South Africa, Gambia, Ghana, you are automatically exempted, meaning you don't need to take any English test at all. So let's quickly check on their graduate admission. The process is just as simple. You are not paying any application fee. You complete an online form and you submit your college transcript. So the SLU accept unofficial transcript for application review. So that means you don't need to wait for your official copies right away. You can email your unofficial transcript as an attachment directly to the admission office. And once you've been offered an admission, then your school can send the official transcript through an e-delivery system or directly from their registrar's office. And after that, you need to make sure to check your department specific requirements, because some programs may ask for additional materials like essays or recommendation letters. So for the English language requirement, it's the same deal as the undergraduate level. If your previous studies were done in English or you are from an English speaking country like Nigeria, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Ghana, the test can be waived. So that means in overall, the SLU gives you a very flexible and an easy application process. No application fee, no unnecessary test costs, and there are many scholarship opportunities once you get admitted. Alright, so the last university on our list today is Loyola University, Chicago. And this one is another great choice if you are planning to study in the US. So let's get into their graduate admission process. So you're going to fill out an online application with no cost of an application fee. But with a transcript, Loyola requires official copies from every college or university you've attended. And these have to be sent directly by your institution. But if you would prefer to send them yourself, they'll be considered as an unofficial document. And that will be perfect for initial review. So once you are offered an admission, you can follow up with official versions. The next requirement is our English proficiency. So if you are from any of these countries listed here, like Kenya, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Ghana, you don't have to worry about taking an English test. You are automatically exempted. So overall, Loyola University Chicago keep things really simple. No application fees, no test pressure, but they're also granting you a great scholarship opportunities once you get admitted. So talking about the scholarship for undergraduates, most of these schools offer automatic merit scholarship. So there is no need to fill out any extra forms. Once you apply, you automatically consider. And for the prospective graduate students, there are assistantship and many other financial aid options you can apply for. You'll find all these details about funding on each university website. So you need to make sure to check that out. So these are 4 US universities with no application fee, no GRE or IELTS required, with a great scholarship opportunity. So if studying abroad has been your biggest dream, this is a perfect time to start making your application. You visit their website, you check the program you want, and you begin your application today. If this video helped you out, please subscribe before you leave, share and like to help this channel grow. And I'll be in the comment section to know which of these universities you are applying to. Thanks for watching. I'm your Obrane as always, and I'll see you in the next one. My crowd.